Alrighty, hope you've had a wonderful Tuesday. It's been a little warmer than anticipated, and we are starting to see a few showers earlier than planned for tonight. So we'll continue to see showers going into your Wednesday morning, and I'll get into that in just a moment. Temperatures right now, lots of us are starting to finally slip into some of those 60s. We'll see those overnight tonight, and then heading into your Wednesday even. Seeing some low end 60s to start your Wednesday morning. So temperatures right now still 70 in Decatur, Huntsville, Scottsboro, and Athens at 71, but everyone else has made their way to those upper end 60s. We'll continue to see that kind of follow through the next couple of hours. So looking ahead to about 1 a.m., that's when we'll start to see 60s return to the forecast for our metro area, especially here in Huntsville. But we'll see rain chances increasing as we go to the early hours of the morning. So I caught a couple sprinkles closer to, I would say 9, or actually, yeah, 9 o'clock. So looking ahead though, we'll see some rain chances for the early morning hours. So just seeing some morning showers. Wednesday should just be a day of overcast conditions. So far, our highs are anticipated to be around 77 in the valley. Now, our record is about 80 for Wednesday, 80 for Wednesday, and I believe 81 for Thursday. So the deal with that is the fact that we're going to continue to see an opportunity for some cooler conditions as we get into Thanksgiving week, but much warmer than anticipated for this current week. So right now we've got a stationary front that's going to move over us, but once we get to Friday, where we're going to see that heaviest chance of rain, we'll start to see those cooler conditions fall back into the forecast, getting closer to our average for this time of year as well. So taking it hour by hour, I told you I did see a couple of showers around 9 o'clock. We're keeping a decent breeze overnight tonight. As we get to about 2 a.m., I wonder if this may come a little earlier than anticipated because some of those showers came through a little earlier than anticipated. So maybe 1 to 2 a.m. for our northernmost communities. So folks that are in our Tennessee area and then our northernmost Alabama counties that split the state line. We'll see those heavy showers around 2 to 3 a.m. and should dwindle and become just some light showers, especially if you're along the I-65 area. Farther south around Coleman County, you'll see a light shower around 5 a.m. Clearing up though, giving us really just an overcast day to look at for our Wednesday. Again, highs are anticipated to be around 77. Cloud cover is going to continue to keep that as warm as possible. Still kind of waiting to see if we can get some consistency for Thursday, because Thursday is when we get about a 30% chance of rain, and that's going to start developing in the afternoon and evening hours. Looking ahead to your weekend though, we're going to stay above our average at this point, but we do start to see cooler conditions by Sunday, and then going into the holiday work for 2 days for a couple of folks. We'll start to see an opportunity for our temperatures to get back to a somewhat average level, but this is also that point in the year where we start to see, today is the 18th, so we usually get to those 50s right around the 26th. So we're somewhat on track for that. Usually around the last couple of days of November is when we start to see temperatures dropping into some upper 50s on average. Rain chances are going to hang around though for the next couple of days, increasing by Friday, giving us 60% chance. Right now we're anticipating rain and thunder, but nothing of a severe nature, due to the fact that these are based on a cold front moving through. So it'd be a little more concerning if we still sat at about 78. You see Thursday's forecast. If we had Thursday's temperatures on Friday, that would be the concerning point. But since we are seeing that drop in the forecast, and it continues throughout the weekend, we should be good. Anytime that we have those highs around 80, and then we're dealing with a cold front coming through that's supposed to put a blast of cold air, that kind of poses a little bit of a threat to the forecast. But since we aren't seeing that, things should be just fine. Looking ahead though, getting to next Monday, we're closer to those temperatures that are pretty average for this time of year, those mid and upper 60s. Still seeing some rain chances for most of next week, even for Thanksgiving. And you'll notice Thanksgiving is significantly cooler. We're in the 50s. So you can anticipate our lows to be around the 40s, um, upper 30s for a couple of our cooler areas, but we'll see another blast of cool air. Whereas Friday of next week, we drop again to 51. So we're expecting to see a cool start to, well, cool finish to November, start to December. So we'll keep rain chances around for a good portion of these days. So keep those umbrellas on standby. Plan to bundle up for the holiday if you're traveling. Drive safely. And even still, if you're just staying around town, staying at home, just be weather aware for sure. If you got folks coming to visit, make sure they're aware of the forecast and are driving as safe as possible, because we could see slick pavement for the next few days. As we get into Thursday and beyond, I would say. Wednesday's more of a drier condition. So, but looking ahead to next week, it's really just going to toss us back into some cooler weather. So at least it'll feel a little like winter, right? So with that being said, we'll have our 10 o'clock coming up in about 20 or so minutes. And Brad will be back tomorrow for your evening shows and to catch up with you guys on a late night weather extra. So I will return to my regular shift of the day by Friday. I'll be back in the mornings for my folks that usually watch me at 10:30. I'll be back then, and I will see you guys on Friday if I don't see you on air. Have a good one.